to Wrestling with Karen's podcast, and this is Raw at the show, baby. And we're on the road to WWETLC. And if you haven't already, go check out WWE Network if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't. And this is another edition to WWE at the shows, baby. And let's get started. If you haven't already, liked this video, smash that subscribe button down below or hit my logo right about here. Let's get started, shall we? Alright. The show opens up with a recap of the Shield's big reunion last week. That was so awesome. Like, I still think it's so unreal that they're back together. Even if it's just for TLC, just for a short bit, it's still awesome. It's great to have them back together. It's just unreal. So, I think it's awesome. Alright. Kurt Angle comes out to kick out the show. He welcomes everyone to the show and talks about the Shield getting back together. Recording here. Sorry about that. We're close to the base, so. Continue on. The Shield surrounds the ring like they used to, which was really interesting. I thought, oh gosh, poor Angle, he's about to get killed up in here. And Angle did look a little wary, to have to add. He was just so wary. He was just looking. He was like, what the? Oh my god. They get in and circle the GM as the crowd chants, "This is awesome." It was pretty awesome, I have to add. I mean, we haven't seen that like in a while, so it's pretty awesome. We got to see the interest and the theme music. I mean, that's just, see, that's the one thing I wanted to hear, the theme music and the interest. I mean, that's when you know it's real. And that was awesome. Angle asks if the crowd wants to hear from the Shield. They say yes, and he hands the mic to Reigns. He tells Angle he has two choices to get out of their yard or get his butt kicked. Rollins tells him to take it easy and thanks Kurt for giving them the ring. I mean, they are the Shield, you know. I'd be scared of them too if I was the only person in that ring and they surround me. I'm just like, look, okay, I'm tiny. I would probably, you know, get hurt very easily. Just don't. Alright. Each member of the group gives a little promo ending with Ambrose daring their opponents for TLC to come down to the ring and fight them right now. Shaman's music hits and he comes out with the bar and the mistrod. Angle tells everyone to hold their horses and says the fight will wait until Sunday. Which was kind of sad because I was kind of excited for them to get some action between each other, but it's okay. He hypes Rollins and Ambrose versus the Bar and Reigns versus Strowman in the cage for tonight to end this segment. I gotta say, I was pretty excited for the cage match and, of course, the title match. You know, the tag title match, I should say. Alright. Elias appears in the ring after the break with Anderson and Gallows seating at either side of him. Alice says he found two good brothers to walk with him tonight. This segment went on too long. Eventually, you know, Jordan's music interrupts about 30 seconds later, excuse me. He comes out with Apollo's Crews and Titus O'Neil. The Club and Elias versus Jordan and Crews and O'Neil. Apollo Crews and Jason Jordan and Titus O'Neil won. Alright. Emma gives an interview with Renee and says she is sick about hearing about Asuka. Bliss walks up and kisses up to Emma by thanking her for starting the women's revolution. Oh my god. What is with this thing? Women revolution thing with Emma. She did not start it, okay? She did not start it. I don't think any people have any record to start it, okay? Every woman who walked into WWE has a credit to starting that, okay? It just got a little bit better with Paige and AJ Lee. So, I'm just saying. Anyways, let's continue on. She asks Emma to be her partner against Mickie James and whoever she picks for her partner tonight. Emma agrees. Cedric Alexander versus Jack Gallagher. Cedric Alexander won. Alright, Miz TV with the guest of Braun Strowman. He talks about how they will have shattered the Miz into splinters how they fought earlier in the show. And he predicts Sheamus Cesaro will retain the tag title. Cesaro talks about his with his mouth guard, sorry. And I gotta say, he needs to get that fixed because, with him in WWE, you know what I mean? Him having to talk a lot, you have to be understandable. And him in that promo, it was really hard to understand what he was saying. And I think it just, I don't know, maybe he just doesn't have time. When you're on the road 24/7, I get it. Might not be able to, fully get it fixed yet. Plus, it's really expensive, so, I get it. Trust me. Anyways. Strowman comes down and talks about how the Shield powerbound him. Through the announce table last week because none of them could stop him on their own. The Miz tries to add Axel to his team at TLC, but Angle comes out and says he doesn't care what Ambrose said and remain a 4-on-3 match. I think that's so messed up. Angle tells Miz if he wants a 5th partner, Strowman has to win his cage match against Reigns tonight, but if Reigns wins, it will become a 3-on-3 match and they lose Braun as a partner. Strowman accepts on behalf of his team. Angle says everyone will be banned from ringside during the title match and cage matches so that there will be no shenanigans. Shenanigans? Jeez, that's a weird word to say. Alright. Alicia Fox attacks Banks. Did I forget to put that on there? I think I did. There was Alicia Fox versus Sasha Banks, and Alicia Fox did not win, so of course she is gonna attack Sasha Banks backstage. But it's pretty awesome that that there was a post-match attack backstage. We haven't seen no backstage brawl in a while, so it's pretty awesome to see that. Sasha gets in a few hits, but Foxy takes her out. A few officials tried to drive her off, and she goes bananas, and she did get repercussions for pushing the referee. She got fined. So, anyways. I can't believe I didn't put that match in here. I'm going to have to fix that. See, Enzo comes out and he shows a replay of Kalisto defending him for the Cruiserweight Championship, and a lot of focus put on Mustafa Ali pulled him out of the ring after he hit his finisher on Kalisto, and Enzo calls Angle crupper for putting him in a lumberjack match with most of the Cruiserweight had it out for him. He blames Ali for his loss. Kalisto comes out for a response. Daivari, Noam Dar, Tony Nese, Drew Gulak attack Kalisto from behind as Enzo is mocking him. Mustafa Ali music hits and he runs down to make the save. He takes out Gulak and Nese in the Azel. He manages to overcome Dar and Daivari before Amari runs him down and everyone gangs up on him. What is with him, tagging with him? Wasn't it last week where they were attacking him? Doesn't make sense. Maybe they just don't want to lose the main event for Cruiserweight division. Alright. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose versus Sheamus and Cesaro for the tag team titles. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose retain the tag team titles. Yes. Alright. We see a replay of Bray Wyatt transferring into Sister Abigail last week. Finn comes out to deliver a demonic message to Sister Abigail. Baylor says he didn't know what to think when he saw Sister Abigail last week. He says Bray may have his own tricks, but so does he. He says he will fight with his own demon, and we see him transfer into the demon before our eyes, thanks to some editing and a close-up of his face. But I didn't really like his makeup choice, though. It's like a Halloween type of Demon King, and I don't know if I like that. But, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Alexa Bliss and Emma versus Mickie James and Bayley. Jeez. I still wish that the women had tag team titles. Maybe one day. Mickie James and Bayley won. Before the show cuts to commercial, Axel was shown pumping himself up before approaching Reigns. When Miz finds out Axel went after Reigns by himself after the break, he leaves to go finding the Miz. Finds Axel hanging upside down from a forklift backstage. Even if Braun wins the cage match, Axel might not make it to Sunday. Young asks the Miz what he's going to do about Axel. The Miz says he thinks the road of Axel, but he was never going to be their fifth man. Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman in a steel cage match with the Miz at commentary. The Miz leaves the commentary table to help Cesaro and Sheamus battle Reigns and Ambrose as they take the fight backstage. Miz ends up closing them in the parking garage so no one can stop his plan. Kane's music hits out of nowhere and the arena turns red. Reigns hits a spear before Reigns cuts his way through the ring and stares at Reigns. He grabs the big dog and delivers a choke slam. He and Strowman take turns hitting their biggest moves on Roman, including a thumbstone pile driver. Braun finally pins him after a running power slam. Braun Strowman won with the help of Kane. So now it will be The Bar, The Miz, and Braun Strowman and Kane versus The Shield at WWETLC. The show ends with Kane and Strowman standing tall side by side over a fallen Reigns as The Miz confirms Kane is the fifth man on their team, which I kind of figured. Rating 90 out of 90. The show was pretty insane, has some great matches as we look on to WWETLC. And that is all I have for you guys for Raw After Show. If you haven't already liked this video, smash that subscribe button down below or hit it right about here. And also go check out all the stuff in the description below so you go get your hands on WWE Network. And check out all my social media. You can go check out the blog. And you can check out me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and all that jazz down below as always. And comment down below what was your favorite moment of Raw and what you're looking forward to at WWETLC. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing if the show will be able to make out of WWETLC without being completely shattered. But anyways, that's all. Hope you guys stay. See you soon for SmackDown Live After Show. Anyways, that's it, folks. Peace. Bye.